Thank you for the opportunity to be before you today. Throughout our history, the United States military has demonstrated an unwavering commitment. I want to make very clear that no active duty military units engaged protesters or otherwise took direct part in civilian law enforcement or federal protection missions in the District of Columbia or anywhere else in the country. And with regard to the role the National Guard played in Lafayette Park on June 1, I also want to make clear the following: that the Guard did not advance on the crowd, that the Guard did not shoot rubber bullets, that the Guard did not employ chemical agents of any type. Rather, the Guard remained in a static role as backup to law enforcement if needed. Our ongoing support to civil authorities' mission expanded in the wake of the...
Since the protests began, I sought information to help me assess the ability of federal, state, and local authorities to handle situations under their responsibility. And I met and spoke with National Guard leadership and troops often, Army and DoD leadership, Department of Justice, and others, along with governors and D.C. officials. I continually assessed and advised that it was not necessary to employ active duty troops in response to the civil unrest occurring in our nation. It was my view then, and it remains so now, that local, state, and federal police, backed up by the National Guard under governor control, could and continually can effectively handle the security situation in every case across the country. However, I recommended to the Secretary of Defense, and he ordered about 1,700 active duty troops to an increased alert posture in the vicinity of Washington, D.C., but none of them were ever used, and there was never an active duty troop used in any location anywhere in the United States. Additionally, I repeatedly advised the Secretary of Defense, and he repeatedly ordered de-escalation measures to be taken, including removing weapons and helmets and consistent with force protection measures. These de-escalation measures were widely implemented from 2 to 3 June, and by 4 June, active duty and National Guard units began redeploying from the vicinity of Washington, D.C. back to their home station. Consisting of people of different races and genders and religious and sexual orientations working. We as a nation and as a military are still struggling with racism, and we have much work to do. We, who wear the cloth of our nation, understand that cohesion is a force multiplier. Divisiveness leads to defeat.
Protest, is that right?
Yes, that would be